Hey guys, it's Betty here, and today I'm filming a pet peeves video. First off, I just want to say I'm not filming on my camera again. I think you guys can tell. I mean, the MacBook camera is like a little bit different. I'm not saying it's a lot different because my camera's not all that great, but it is pretty different from my like regular camera that I film on, so I guess you guys can tell. And the audio is a lot different, in my opinion, too. So if you guys like the camera better, then obviously comment down and tell me, hey, film on your camera, it's a lot better. In my opinion, it is better. I'm just like lazy, so I'm gonna film on my MacBook. Plus, it doesn't have any battery, so I'll have to wait till that charges, and by then I'll have no sunlight from that gigantic window to the right of me. And this is such a weird like setup thing. I mean, I'm in my living room. This is some place that I've never filmed before, but it's a comfy couch. I'm like, just film a video, get it uploaded. This probably will be uploaded during the week because my Wi-Fi is so freaking bad and it uploads really, really slow. So, and plus my hair, I don't even know what's going on with it, but it looks super, super bad, so don't pay attention to it. So anyways, let's get to the pet peeves that actually do not have my phone. I have on my computer right here next to me. I'm not going to edit this video because I'm also lazy as well about that. I just don't know. I'm getting so lazy. I'm just going to like get the video filmed, get it uploaded. It's going to take longer if I like edit it and then like, you know, upload it. It takes so freaking long for me to upload a video. I just wanted to get it out there, you know. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, so one of my first like pet peeves, one of my ultimate pet peeves is when someone is sitting down next to you, or someone like, it doesn't even matter if it's next to me or something, but they're like shaking their leg constantly, like they're like just sitting there shaking their legs, and I'm like, no, please stop, like, especially since it's next to you, and I feel like I'm moving my MacBook because I have them on pillows to prop it up, but if it moves, I'm sorry, and I don't even know, my hair is just, I can't stop talking my hair now, but anyways, but the leg shaking, if they're sitting right next to you, they're like shaking, and if they're like touching you when they're shaking, and it like, you know, you feel them shaking, I'm like, no, please, no, I'm just gonna like push you, like, I'm literally gonna just push you, and no, that's not okay. So I've told people multiple times, please do not do that, like, that bothers me so much, and they'll just keep doing it because they can't stop. It's a habit, you know. Habit. Stop. Just don't do it. It's a bad habit. It's unprofessional and it's just not okay. Okay. Even if it's like halfway across the room, I'm not gonna go to that person and say, hey, stop shaking your leg if they're halfway across the room. But it's still like, once I see it, I can't stop looking at them. I'm like, no, okay. So if you have that habit, it's a bad habit. You shouldn't do that. It's unprofessional. I've, like, since I was a little kid, my parents, well, my mom especially, has been telling me, hey, don't do that. It's a bad habit. So I have never been, like, sitting there shaking my legs like that. But, yeah, bad habit. Don't do it, children, I guess. Number 2, chewing with your mouth open. Personally, I used to chew with my mouth open when I was, like, little. Like, I don't know, when I was, like, 3. Up till when I was 3, and then when I got to America, when I moved here, well, if you guys don't know my backstory, I was born in America, okay, I'm an American citizen, and moved to China for 3.5 years, and I came back when I was about 3.5, 4, so, yeah, I don't know if you guys knew that or not. I don't feel like I told anyone on the internet like this, but, yeah, that's basically what happened when I was little, and Chinese people, they do chew with their mouth open. That's why when I was little, I chewed with my mouth open. But in America, obviously, it's like polite to not chew with your mouth open, to chew with your mouth closed, because that's the like polite thing to do. It's like etiquette. I guess etiquette. I don't know, some type of word that sounds like that. But my dad always told me, don't chew with your mouth open. Almost said don't chew with your mouth closed. Don't chew with your mouth open. Chew with your mouth closed. That's a good thing to do. And he always taught me every single day when I ate, and I learned. So it's not that hard to chew with your mouth closed, okay? At school, I would be like sitting there at lunch, and I would be just, you know, enjoying my food, and then all of a sudden I just hear chewing, and I'm like, no, I don't really want to hear that. Please stop. Just learn. Please. Ew. It's gross. So also, on top of chewing with your mouth open, they also talk with their mouth full. So they're like chewing obnoxiously, and then they have all that food in their mouth and they don't finish chewing, and then they start talking about their day and how horrible it was, because every single day at school is apparently horrible for them. I mean, I can't blame them because school is pretty stressful and stuff, but they're like sitting there talking, and I'm like, just chew with your mouth closed, stop freaking talking with your mouth like full, and then you can talk, okay? Just no. If you're gonna do that, don't sit next to me. Don't sit next to me. Don't sit by me at all. Don't sit in the region where I sit at all. Thank you. Okay. So also on the topic of chewing, people, gum chewing. So when you're chewing gum, you do the same thing when you're eating. Like when you're chewing your food, you chew with your mouth closed. You don't smack your gum, okay? Please do not smack your lips, smack your mouth or whatever to make that obnoxious noise, because no one wants to hear that, okay? And then when you're like trying to blow bubbles but you can't and make some like weird noise, don't do that either. You know you can't blow a bubble, so don't do it in the middle of class. Don't do it at lunch. Do it on your own time when you're in your room or something, home alone, where no one else can hear you. Yeah, you can do that then. But when you're around people in public, do not chew your gum like that. I'm not gonna name names, but I did have a friend who would always chew gum really obnoxiously in my ear. Like I'm moving away slightly, because I'm not gonna say, hey, stop chewing your gum like that, because I'm not someone who would call someone out like that normally. So like she would just get closer and closer and I don't think she like noticed it, but I'm like inching further away. We're sitting in class, okay? And I'm like, and I'm looking at her, and she's just like paying attention to the teacher, and I'm like moving away, and she's getting closer, and I'm like, stop it. And she's like, what? I'm not doing anything. I'm like, stop friggin' chewing gum like that, girl. Like, seriously. So don't chew your gum like that. It annoys people. Yeah, it really does. So, anyways, next one, number 5, I believe. This is my number 5 pet peeve or whatever. So, line cutters. So, it is a school rule not to cut lines, but obviously no one's going to follow that rule because, people are stupid. Sorry, I don't know. I feel so mean now. I don't know. I don't literally say it all the time. People are stupid, or it just sounds mean, okay? But people are I don't know how to explain this, but line cutters, it's not fair to the people that get there first, and then they have, for example, okay, let's just put this in example wise or whatever. So I'm standing in line, right, and there's a few people in front of me, about 10, and then all of a sudden, freaking 5 minutes later, when there's a whole large line behind me waiting for food, and I'm still waiting there because people take forever to order their food, and also people come in at this certain time and they cut in front because they have friends, and they're like, oh, my friend is up there saving my spot. No, they're not saving your spot, okay? You weren't here at all, okay? You were not here. So you can just go on the back of the line like everyone else that came late to lunch or came later to lunch, because, you get out of class, you're in different spots of the school. Some person might have a classroom that's maybe 5 seconds away. Some people might have a classroom that's 7 minutes away. So obviously it's not going to be fair if you get here from a class that's 7 minutes away, and then other people get here from classes that are 7 minutes away. So half of those people have to stand in the back of the line and wait for their food, and half of the people can cut in front and get their food in 50 seconds. I don't know why I said 50 seconds, because that's just a random number, but so you get my point, right? It's not fair. So I have to wait half, the extra half, I don't know what I'm trying to say, double the time for my food because of people that cut in line. And I'm just no. So it's just, no. It's just, no. It's not fair. It's really not fair. I want to eat. It's my lunchtime. I need food, okay? So another pet peeve is like sneezing and coughing or anything else that like you do. I think sneezing and coughing covers it, but like without covering your mouth, you know? When people are just like sitting next to you, like casually, and you're sitting there doing your work, and then all of a sudden you just feel wetness like on you, on your arm or your face, and you look over and you hear it because obviously they're next to you. They just sneezed and or coughed onto you. And I'm just like, oh, I'm going to like bathe myself in bleach now. Because that is disgusting. Like, what the frick is wrong with you? Like, do not go out in public, especially like if you're right next to someone like this freaking close. Like, for example, when you're on a Chinese bus, okay, those things are packed, okay? And then you cough and sneeze without covering your mouth. One, you could get me sick or someone else sick. And two, that is just really, 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 really gross. I don't want your spit or your snot on me, okay? Thank you. Okay, so another pet peeve is people who clap at the movie theaters. This is one of the like pet peeves that I have that I cannot stand. Whenever someone does it or like some group does it, I'm just sitting there like, I just want to leave now. Because, okay, for example, yes, I'm doing a lot of examples. Yesterday, I went to go see Iron Man. Awesome movie, and got to see it. And it was like really good and everything. I was sitting there, and then on certain parts of the movie, people would just start clapping. They're like, woo, yeah, like Spider-Man, yeah. I'm like, stop. We're trying to listen to the dialogue here. Like, stop. It's not that much to like clap. It's not a live thing, you know? I understand if there's like a concert going on and, you know, people are singing or people are acting during the concert. That's cool, I guess. I don't know. If you want to do that, go ahead. That's acceptable. But when you're at the movie theaters and you're clapping and wooing, no one cares. No one in the movie is actually going to see that. Like, no one's going to hear that in the movie. They're not going to get, like, enthusiastic and do a better job at their acting and, like, be like, oh, thank you. No, this just doesn't make any sense. And especially at the end of the movie. Like, yeah, that was such a great movie. Clap for it, because they can hear us. No, they can't. Just, no. So another one is slow walkers. So in our school, we have a lot of people in my high school because there's only one high school in the town that I live in. And in the hallways, they're like, it's packed, right? But like sometimes there would be a gap in between people, and because they're walking slow and I'm walking behind them, like I'm gonna be late to my next class because of you. So I'm trying to like maneuver myself around them, but I can't because there's too many people. So I'm like, just walk faster so I can get to my next class. And they don't walk faster. Happens every single class, like passing period. People just walk so slow and I can't get past them. It's so annoying. So I don't even know what number pet peeve this is, but like when you are like walking down the street and you see a dog with its owner and it goes to the bathroom and they don't pick up the waste that comes out of their dog. Like, when you are you have the responsibility of picking up your dog's poop when they are done. Like when they, you know, go to the bathroom, okay? You adopted that dog or you bought that dog or something. It's your responsibility to look after it and to pick up after it, okay? Or him or her. I don't know. If anyone is offended of calling a dog it, I'm sorry, okay? Him or her, his or her, like, you know, feces. So just pick it up. It's not that hard. It's not like the end of the world when you pick up the freaking dog poop with a plastic bag. Or if you don't have a plastic bag, get a napkin or something. Don't just leave it on the ground. Someone could accidentally step on it. And that's gross. Okay, that's just disgusting. You're gonna make a world dirty because of that. Don't make someone else pick it up because it's not their responsibility, it's your responsibility. So another one is slow cashiers. So when there is like, I don't know, millions of people in a line and you're just like, the cashier's just like, okay, I hate my life, I hate my job, I'm just gonna go so slow because I don't care, they can be late to whatever they are. I'm just like, no, that's not okay. Like, we might be busy or we might be like late to something, we have to buy this one thing. And then there'll be people just, cashiers just like, not giving a care in the world. They're like, I'm just gonna take like a million years to do this, because I don't care about anyone. Like, for example, yesterday, before the movie, I had to buy something for my mom for Mother's Day because I didn't have any time to do like any Mother's Day shopping like beforehand. So I went to pick out like 3 things, got in line, waited there for about 15 minutes while the people are just checking out really slow. I'm like standing there literally like this, and I'm like, no, just Can you please go faster? I'm gonna be late to my movie. Like, really? Oh, I don't understand people sometimes. Okay, another one. Charging for shipping, like online shipping, okay? I understand, like, they have to pay for the transportation of your package, but usually online stuff is pretty expensive already. Expensive already. Like, for example, you buy like a shirt and it's like, I don't know, $35, and then I'm like, oh, I can get this in the store for a lot cheaper actually, because the store usually has more sales than online. And from my experience, I feel like the stores do have more sales than online. I don't know how that's supposed to work, but you get the shirt, and then you check out, you click the checkout button, and then it adds like $8 of shipping or $6. I'm like, I don't want to pay the shipping. You don't, like, just take it off the shirt, like the shirt price. Like, really, I don't want to pay for shipping, so I have to go drive to the mall, get the shirt there, pay for gas, and I don't know. I really don't know. I really do not know. Okay, so another one is interrupting or talking over. So I would be talking, right? And then I wouldn't be done with my sentence, and someone would just be like, hey, did you do this yesterday? Or like, we were talking in a group, right? I'm just talking. Someone interrupts me, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna walk right now and talk to someone that actually cares, because I just cannot stand people who interrupt me. Some people do it like subconsciously, is that the word? Like, they do it without knowing, but that just proves that you're not listening. You're not paying attention, and you obviously don't care. So I'm just like, no, goodbye, talking to someone else. So another one is saying it's just a joke or just a prank when it really isn't, to like cover it up. Like, they would do something really offensive, and since I'm Asian, I have been like, people are racist to me on a daily basis because, I'm not expecting any less. It's just a thing. I just have to deal with it. I shouldn't have to deal with it, but I do deal with it. And, like, when someone says something racist to me and then I get all offended, because I should be offended. It's something that, affects me. And they say, oh, it's just a joke. It's just a prank or something. I'm like, no, it really isn't. You actually meant what you said, but stop covering it up like that, because I know that you're not lying. You're not joking. I know that you're telling the truth, and it's what you actually think. So I already know what you actually like feel and what you actually think. So don't just like say, oh, it's just a joke to cover it up. It's not a joke. Like, even if you did mean it as a joke, you shouldn't be saying those things to other people. You shouldn't be saying like something that could potentially like offend someone. You don't want to take that risk. It could affect someone very badly, like someone that's suicidal or someone that has like mental problems or something like that, and you joke with them. That's not okay, because you could make it into something that's really serious. Not saying I'm suicidal, not saying I have mental issues, but I'm just saying that it shouldn't be a thing that you guys should do. It's just wrong, in my opinion. Another pet peeve, I'm getting to the end, I promise this video is going to be a little long. It's like 20 minutes long, oh my god. So, another one is like not saying thank you for holding open the door. Like, I would be holding open a door for some nice little lady or whatever, and she would just be walking out or whatever, not saying thank you, and I would be holding open a door for this nice young lady that's like 20 years old, and she'd be talking on her phone or texting or something, and she'd be like, yeah, and she wouldn't be saying thank you, and I'd be like looking at them, and I'm like, see, I'm not gonna open the door for you guys anymore. Like, it's just a simple thank you. 2 words could make me happy, but no, you guys have to be rude and not say thank you. I mean, I just did something nice and you're not gonna say thank you, so yeah, that sucks, I guess. So another one is not saying please. Okay, it kind of ties in with the not saying thank you, but like when someone asks, hey, can I have this? Or, hey, can I borrow a pencil? Or, hey, give me something or something like that. I'm like, can you, say please? I mean, that's just proper etiquette and, proper politeness. I mean, I'll let you borrow it or I'll give it to you, but it'd be nice if I received the please, Just be nice, children. Have manners, And also, another thing that really bothers me is, when people say, hey, can I borrow a tissue? Or, hey, can I borrow a paper? You're not going to give it back to me, so why are you saying you want to borrow it? It's a little thing that's a little tiny pet peeve, but, it just makes me laugh because I'm like, I hope you're not going to give that tissue back to me. I'll give it to you, but I'm not going to let you borrow it, Just don't give it back to me. It doesn't make any sense the way you're saying it. I understand what you mean, but may I borrow a tissue? Don't give that back to me. I don't want it. Okay, you can have it. I don't want it back. So yeah, just say can I have or can I use, Don't say may I borrow. That's just So another one is overly loud headphones. And oh my gosh, all the time in class, someone would have really, really loud earbuds in. It would be in their ear, and I'm like, how are you not deaf? I can hear it perfectly. I can hear every single lyric. How are you not deaf? Why are headphones even allowed to be that loud? I'm pretty sure that makes up the majority of the deaf people. I just spit. Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure headphones are the main cause to make people deaf, because I'm not even kidding, at least 1 or 2 people per class period have these headphones in that are so loud, and I'm like, why? Oh my God, that just makes me want to cover my ears, because it makes me feel like, oh my God, that must hurt so bad. Do you just want to be cool or something? I don't know what your problem is. What the heck? And also there would be those people that put their headphones around their ear and not even in there. So it makes it even louder because they have it all the way turned up. And I'm like, why? It doesn't make any sense. They're headphones. They're earbuds. And you put them in your ear to listen to the music, not around your ear and have them hanging by your ear so you can listen to them. It doesn't make any sense. Really. Just don't. This is the third to last one. I promise I'm almost done. I know this video's long. Sorry for making you guys sit through this, but I don't even know. I think this is number 18. I'm not, yeah, number 18, pretty sure. Is PDA, okay? Light PDA, I don't even know if this is a thing. Little bit of PDA is okay. Oh, if you're in public and you're saying goodbye to your boyfriend, your husband or something, or your girlfriend or your wife or something, whatever your sexuality is, you can say, hey, goodbye, and you guys kiss goodbye or hug goodbye or something like that. That's fine. But when you're straight up making out in the middle of public, that is not okay. Okay, you guys can get a room. You guys can get go home, do whatever you want in non-public areas. But especially at our school, in the hallways, this one couple is always kissing. They're always this close to each other and eating each other's faces. So I'm like, no, I really don't want to see that. I really don't. Please just go somewhere else to do that. Not at school, not in the streets, at home. Please. That would really make everyone happy. Like, oh, okay. So another one is when people don't use proper punctuation. Like, they would message me or something, text message me, and then it would be just like a long paragraph or like a mass text message or whatever that has no periods and no like commas and no like uppercase letters, just one after another after another. I'm like, learn how to use proper punctuation and how to use like have proper grammar, you know, like really. So I mean, the people that I talk to are in like 9th and 8th grade, 8th, 9th, and 10th grade, and I have a couple people that are older that I talk to. Not saying everyone that I talk to have like really bad punctuation skills and grammar skills, but like a lot of them, they just don't know how to like text for some reason. I'm like, can you please make this easier on me so I can understand what you're trying to tell me? Because I could read it wrong. I could read it totally wrong. And I could get the wrong message, you know? So just learn. Learn. How do you even get through school without those skills, you know? So the last pet peeve is not using turning signals when you're driving. Okay, so personally, I haven't used my turning signal like once or twice when I was driving. And that was when I first started driving, like the first couple times I've ever driven. I just said drone, no, driven. That isn't drone. What the heck am I saying? Driven. The first couple times that I've ever driven, I didn't use my turning signal like maybe once or twice. But that's like, you know, an accident, and you know, like, just, you know, you're first starting out, you need to get used to that type of stuff. And now I use my turning signal every single time. I make sure that I use my turning signal every single time. But there are people on the street that like weave in and out of cars. It's horrible, by the way. And they don't use their turning signal. My phone just buzzed. But they don't use their turning signal, and it's very dangerous because, you know, people don't know if you're going to turn or not. So please use your turning signals. It's great to use them because you could potentially not cause an accident. I don't know what is going on with my grammar today, but like if you don't use your turning signals, you could cause an accident, and you obviously don't want that. So please use your turning signal, people, okay? So this is the end of the video. I've not edited this. I'm not going to edit this. This is like a half an hour long video. I am sorry. I don't know why I made it this long, but I am just in a ranty mood, okay? So, thank you guys for watching. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you aren't subscribed already, and I'll see you next week. Bye!